Should we do a thumbnail?
Oh my God. Guys, every time we do an episode, we've been forgetting to do a thumbnail, and then I have to go through it and try and find one snapshot of when Sahima and I look somewhat normal or unfreezed. So we have to do a thumbnail.
This in my face.
Should we do a thumbnail like this?
Did
you just get one of Vinny? No, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do.
Okay. I think we got some. Welcome back, guys.
We're definitely not probably going to end up using one of those. It's going to have to go through them again.
We're just going to get a random snapshot of us doing something.
Guys, Sahima brought me all of... Excuse me.
Katie's dog is the cutest.
Sahima brought me a big bag of mandarins from her granddad's house.
They just love going there. But guys,
they're so nice.
Early on in the wintertime, there were oranges. Or was that in the summertime?
I don't know. No, it was not that long ago, but she brought me a bag of oranges, and they were oranges. But do you remember saying that you thought they were mandarins? And I was like, no, they're oranges.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But you know why? It's because usually mandarins are so oranges. I mean, not oranges. Orange. You know the ones that we buy from the supermarket? But obviously it's like, I feel like that's like chemically impounded.
What, GMO? Yeah, but I don't know. There's different types.
Yeah.
And like a tangerine is very orange.
Yeah.
Whereas these are more yellow.
Like,
I don't really know.
Oranges in Egypt, they look like a lemon. They look like pure yellow.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like There's confused why people were eating lemon.
Of like the same fruit.
Yeah. They're fresh as hell though. Nice. Okay, so today we're going to get straight into it. We're going to be talking about swimming and the benefits of swimming and it being basically like an all-rounded good thing.
It's the best. It is like overall best for your health because it's low impact and it's high output. You get so much out of it because it's you use your full body rather than, strength training, resistance training, like going to the gym and, training your muscles. It's isolation and it targets certain parts of your body, whereas your whole body is used in swimming. And obviously, depending on the type of stroke you're doing, it uses more of certain parts. But they refer to it as your kinetic chain because in like sports science and sports in general, your kinetic chain is basically, I don't know if it's a theory or if it's an actual thing, but the kinetic chain is the idea that your body is a linked system of joints and segments. So one movement at one point affects the flow of other movements and so on.
Of course.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
It's not like it's true or false. It's clearly true.
Yeah.
So yeah, think of it as a slinky. It's like the one circular round of a slinky is kind of useless. Not useless, but it's not as good on its own versus when it's all together. Because if a human uses its force to push it down the stairs, the whole motion of the slinky is because of the connection. So the connection of like your tissues and your joints and the segments of your body, that's the kinetic chain. So whenever you move something, like when you're swimming, you're lifting your arm up and it's all a big flow and a big motion.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just referred to a lot in sports and things like that, this kinetic chain. Water, in water, your body is buoyant. So it's so that's why it's such a good thing because you can do it your whole life. Kids get put in water from the day that they're born, pretty much. Toddlers, infants, and then also when you're older, it's used as a therapeutic exercise for people that are, going through rehab and stuff because it's less strain on your body, but it's still physical movement and it's still so good for you. So that's, swimming's swimming is an all-rounder and I can't wait to get into swimming and just going in the ocean and doing swimming against like natural resistance, Very excited to do that.
I really want to get back into it because I was doing it for the triathlon. And I was, because I used to also do it when I was younger. When I was little, like I had really bad asthma, like very, very bad asthma. So the doctor told me that I should be going swimming. And to be honest, anyone that knows me would know that I'm a good swimmer. Oh my gosh. And I want to really also talk about in this episode the muscle memory with swimming. Like, I don't know what it is. And maybe we should like say it in the comments if someone has like a different opinion. But I feel like you have better muscle memory when it comes to swimming rather than other exercises.
Just remember to do it.
Yeah. Because I don't know.
I think it's because you're buoyant in the water. Like it's so easy to just kind of like
exactly
flow back into it. And you can do things wrong because your body's just like in the water.
And the water is like, I don't know, maybe because the water is dense and it's like, I don't know.
It's all to do with the breath work. Breath work that's why I think this is an all-rounder, because not even just because of it being low impact, high output is also like for physical, your physical appearance and your internal health, but breath work is a part of that internal health. If you've got good breath work, your internal health is automatically going to be higher or better. And breath work it's because breath work is forced upon you when you swim, because you have to hold your breath for longer. You have to have more control over it. And if you've got a controlled breath, that's why meditation and breath work is such a big thing, and it's honestly slept on. If you don't have good breath work and if you don't practice breath work, you're really missing out, because breath work, people just don't realize how it affects your physical health and your internal health. You're forced to exhale slowly. So obviously, as I said before, it's all the same as meditation. When you do slow breaths in and slow breaths out, it's controlled, and it helps people have honestly got no idea how much it helps their health, because many swimmers, they develop a resting heart rate that's a lot lower, like maybe like 10 to 15 beats per minute lower, which is a good thing. Low heart rate is a good sign. Obviously, there's certain medical things, and if your heart rate's really low and you're not a healthy person, that's not a good thing. And if it drops like substantially for no reason, so like obviously Sahema and I are not medical professionals. Am I? Well, I actually am a medical professional. Am I a medical professional? Maybe not medical. I don't know. I would say I am though. No, I can't say that in the episode. I'm not a medical professional. So yeah, if you have a low heart rate, it's a good sign, because it shows that you have slow rhythmic breathing, which is so good for you. And the main thing is that it activates your vagus nerve, which is the main line to your parasympathetic nervous system. And over time, that trains your nervous system to kind of shift forward into the parasympathetic dominance more easily. So even if you're not actively doing the breath work and stuff, it slowly shifts to that, because it conditions it, which is obviously...
That's like the thing that we were just talking about, the muscle memory thing. It conditions it.
Right, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. So, and a lower resting heart rate is the clearest sign of that. So your nervous system is so important. And if you have a low heart rate at rest, it essentially means that your heart doesn't need to beat as often to meet your body's demands. So, it's less wear over a lifetime, because if you've got a high heart rate, that's why stress is the number one killer. I think I said this in every episode so far, is that, if your heart rate is fast because you're stressed, obviously there's a time and a place for a fast heart rate, but that's why it must be that, HIIT workouts have been labeled as not that good for you, because if you do them so often, high intensity, I'm not talking weight training where, you get your heart racing a little bit, but high intensity workouts, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a week.
So I don't think that's good for you.
That must be probably why, because it's putting, your heart rate is, that's the thing. I'm so conflicted with working out in general. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to have a scheduled, I want to be able to get my resistance work and the things other than like my stretching and Pilates. I want to be able to get my stuff from daily movement and activities around like the house and just doing stuff, rather than going to the gym and having like isolated movements on one section. You want to work your whole body, and that's why our body compositions are so different now. It's because gym is still a good thing, don't get me wrong, but it's different to what we used to be. Like, you look at what people's bodies used to look like back in the day, so toned, their physique was unreal. Like, I just think immediately about like Greek gods and stuff, when they just like fully ripped, and like the women were just, everyone was just toned.
But a lot of Greek gods were not like hypothetical, but like a lot of women weren't toned. Have you seen like the statues and stuff? And like they weren't toned necessarily. The men were very toned, but the women weren't very toned, but they were still identified as very healthy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was probably because they had babies and things
Yeah,
like that.
that's
Like
true.
it changes their body. But you look back, and obviously when I say Greek gods, I'm obviously referring to like a man. But you think about maybe think about cavemen and cavewomen.
Yeah.
They were toned because they were running and lifting and doing all whatever, allegedly.
Calisthenics is so good with that kind of stuff.
That's why I'm getting into that next. My
It's
next
so
thing,
good.
I nearly have my full splits.
Oh, really?
I'm really, really like nearly, I'm
I wanna
fully
see
down
that.
basically. I'm so excited because, my next thing is, how do you pronounce it?
Calisthenics?
Calisthenics? I don't know. That thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited to
calisthenics.
get into that. But I want to get my stretching and stuff kind of down pat first
Yeah.
before I get into that. But yeah, what I was saying, it's a lower heart rate is less stress over a lifetime, and it's better recovery after exercise or stress. You know, your heart rate drops back to its baseline faster, so it's less stress on your heart. As I said, stress is the biggest killer. So the more you're in tune with your breath work and your nervous system, all that stuff, the better it is for your health. And also, if your heart, I'm just reading off my notes, it means that you're ready for the next effort sooner. So if you're able to have your heart rate drop back to normal quicker, then you're ready and you have more energy for the next challenge. Do you know what I mean? Which is so interesting.
Yeah, your body can take on a lot more.
And so if you have more parasympathetic tone, which is a lower resting heart rate, usually means your nervous system is better at being resting and digesting. So it all obviously comes into play because your parasympathetic nervous system is like your body's ability to rest and digest. So digestion of food is such, and just like to digest like your emotions and everything else, it's another massive thing. All this, like, you just figure out that all this stuff kind of, it links. It's a kinetic chain, everything, even not just bones and segments and stuff, your joints, it's everything, your nervous system, your emotions, everything inside is connected. And it just goes around in a loop. And so when it's in a better rest and digest rather than being in fight or flight, that translates to better sleep, lower anxiety, better digestion. And if you want to calm yourself and do breath work and stuff like that, or literally you could do breath work for a couple minutes a day. Breathe in through your nose for 5 seconds and slowly out for 5 or 6 seconds. And do that for a minute. Do that for 5 minutes. Do it however long you want to. You'll immediately feel, everyone thinks it's a joke. Everyone thinks that you're taking the piss when you say just breathe, or you need to just breathe. There's so a reason why it really does work, and it gets you through things because you're calming yourself down on your own internally when you're going through emotions.
What do you think women are doing when they don't take the epidural for birth? They're breathing. They are breathing. Yep. This is why they tell you to breathe. Actually, some people at our age need to actually really learn how to breathe because we don't do it correctly some of the times. I actually had to relearn how to do it because I got told when you were younger, like, you had to breathe in for 3 and then like let out for 4 or something like that. And it's actually way, way more than that. You have to hold for as long as you can, actually, until you start feeling your whole body, not like trembling, but gasping for air, and then let go, because that's how you practice your breath work. But yeah, to do that when you're swimming is something a lot more crazier.
That's what I mean. Like the fact that if you go swimming, you're forced to do that.
Yeah.
So it's really a good exercise to get into. Resistance. If you've got access to a body of water, whether it doesn't have to be a pool, doesn't have to be a community pool or a pool in your house, the ocean. I would way rather the ocean anyway. Sorry, you wouldn't catch, this is the thing, this might be like bratty to say, but you wouldn't catch me in a community pool because I feel like that's gross. I don't trust the amount of people
Yeah.
that would go in there. And plus, I don't even go in my mum's swimming pool because I don't want chlorine on my skin. My mum's got a beautiful pool in her house, and I like won't even put my foot in it because I'm like,
can't you take out the chlorine?
yeah, you can, but it's easier maintenance allegedly.
Yeah.
You know what
true.
I'm gonna have when have my own place? A freshwater.
Yeah, I was gonna say
a freshwater pool where it has like it's like a pond. It's like a pond.
Yeah.
Have you seen them?
But they're still safe to swim in.
Amazing. They're safe to swim in, and they're self-sufficient.
Yeah.
And they're lower maintenance because all the algae and
it cleans out
everything.
itself.
It cleans itself. Oh my God, I can't wait.
That'll be really nice.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
I've seen and a lot of people are doing it now, it's just good.
Yeah.
It's good for the ecosystem and it's good for us.
I saw
humans.
some girl on TikTok doing it too.
So
that's
cool.
what I
it's
want.
so cool.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, I remember when my sister would always get ear infections every single time she would come out of the pool. So would I, actually. We would always get sick every single time we would come out of a pool. And I'm like, I got to an age where I just realized, wow, I'm never stepping foot into this again until I did like that.
Get 'em.
Oh, really? Because of the pool? It's
and
so
he wouldn't be allowed
bad.
to go in the pool because of it. Mum had to get him these like ear putty things to put in his ears when we would swim. And me and my older brother, like the older brother, younger than me, we would make fun of him because he had to wear these ear putty things because he just used to always get infections.
It's so bad. And imagine like how many kids are peeing in that.
It's so funny when you think about it. It's like their first instinct is to just get him stuff to use. It's like there's clearly something wrong with the pool.
Yeah, exactly.
Like fix the pool. Put some magnesium in that shit. Yeah, chlorine. Nah, I can't.
I don't think I can anymore either. That's kind of...
No, my mom's got a beautiful pool and I can't bring myself to go in it anymore because I remember going, like we've had in the places that we lived in Australia because we moved over from the UK when I was about 7, we lived in quite a few rentals and a lot of them had a pool and my hair would go green. My hair would always go green. Yeah. Because I had very blonde hair, a lot blonder than what it is now when I was younger, especially when I first moved, like when I moved here the first few years and my hair would kind of bleach from the sun. I don't know if bleach is the right word to use, but it would just lighten naturally with the sun because I was always outside. And yeah, if I would go in the pool, my hair would go green so quickly, like green. And that's from the chlorine. Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from...
and a lot of other chemicals.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know what actually else goes into it.
Me neither, but there's a lot more other chemicals that go into it. It's
and
not just chlorine.
oh my God, my eyeballs used to
disgusting.
sting because I would look underwater.
Yeah.
Chlorine in my eyes. Damn. I think about that stuff and I'm like, wow.
I don't know why when I was younger, I would not open my eyes at the beach, but I'd always open it up in the pool. And I just realized...
Literally.
I clocked in just now. I'm like, how bad was that?
Yeah.
And guys, the beach, you know what? It kind of surprises me that people have went their whole lives without ever seeing a beach. That is crazy. I've met some kids.
People that have access to a beach.
Yeah.
And don't go to the beach.
Oh. What?
Like people that have access to go to a beach, but
they choose not to. Yeah.
Obviously, some people don't have access to a beach.
Yeah.
So that's...
I met kids in Egypt that have never seen the beach.
Is there beaches in Egypt?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. We're surrounded by the Red Sea. But they've just like never had enough money to like go see the beach. But maybe they did and they were just lying to me. Well, I don't know.
Where are you from?
From Egypt?
Cairo?
No. What? Alexandria.
Alexandria.
Where they where?
How do you say it?
Alexandria.
No, the other way.
Eskin. Drei. Yeah.
Eskindria.
Yeah. It's where Caesar was. And Cleopatra was.
Caesar salad.
Yeah, but
wait. Caesar. Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
I thought he was Greek.
He is Greek. But so is Cleopatra.
Really?
They have their castle there.
Really?
Yeah, it's still
what are they doing in Egypt?
He was trying to take over Egypt with Cleopatra. They were trying to Well, Cleopatra was trying to kill her sister.
What?
Cleopatra like married her brother, and then her little sister was jealous. So her little sister and her other brother or her friend in the army tried to take over Cleopatra because, or like the army, like the defense thing.
What? I've never heard that in my life. I don't really know too much about Cleopatra. I don't know anything about her except that she was good looking and she used raw milk to bath herself. Cleopatra bath milk.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I know so much about it.
Really? But where did you learn that?
A lot of books. Like a lot of books. Like I would always hear like different things, but it's always the same concept. I'm gonna have to read
up on that.
Like Cleopatra telling Julius Caesar to go lock her sister up or like kill her, but he didn't actually end up killing her. He locked her up for like years, and until she turned 22, because mind you, when that was all happening, she was 12. Until she turned 22, she got killed. Like Cleopatra found out that she was still alive, and she got killed.
You believe that that's what happened? That's true?
Well, it's what I read. Right. I don't believe it.
You don't believe
it? Like, I don't.
Oh, right.
It's not like, I don't like, oh my God, guys, it was so true. But it's like what the concept was.
Yeah, yeah.
That was like, I've read so many times. But yeah, it's so weird how the concept of age was so much more different back then.
Yeah.
That like at 10, you would be mature. Like you would be defined as a mature person. I don't know. It's so weird.
King Tut. What do you know about him?
Not much.
I know he was. They just get married real young.
Yeah, they all got married. Well, that's the thing. Like when I was learning about the concept of age in Egyptian like mythology. The concept of age at a mature level was like 10, and then as generations gone on, because we got dumber, our maturity age has been risen. So it's so weird to like.
They're kids still.
Yeah, they're still.
That's fucked.
They're still counted as kids, which is really bad.
Is that based off of Egyptian culture or religion?
Neither. Mythology. Because we're talking about King Tut.
What's mythology?
Like
I know like ideology and
like
stuff.
Greek mythology, like Greek gods, like Zeus, Poseidon.
But what is that counted as? Mythology. Right.
Yeah, but that's also Egyptian mythology, like King Tut and stuff. Well, not kind of. You would say that they're real, but at the same time, I don't know. It's very weird. Like there was a lot of like. I'm not an Egyptian astrology, guys.
This is actually an episode on swimming.
It's called. But yeah, it's still bad that they were kids. Like they are kids, which is really bad. And like the bodies weren't even like developed. Anyway, guys, let's talk about swimming. I also want to touch base on the fact that swimming is so good for any joint pain, muscle pain. It is actually so good for recovery. There's so many aged care clients that I don't want to say a word. Just aged care or like elderly clients where they do hydrotherapy, which improves their mobilization a lot more. And it's so good. It's good for also burning calories because you're also working on every part of your muscle, and it can be an alternative for strength training. Like if you don't like not I wouldn't say all the way in terms of like isolating, because I feel like with gym training, in my opinion, gym training is a lot more isolated in depending on what you really want to train on. But swimming, it literally just attacks or targets the whole body in itself, and it's really good in terms of burning calories. Would you say that you can isolate a lot more in the gym?
Yeah, I already said that at the start. Yeah. Like your gym resistance training and progressive overload targets certain muscles.
Yeah.
You do a bicep curl, it's doing like your bicep and back stuff. Swimming is an overall resistance because your whole body is in the water. Yeah. Your whole body, you have to work to keep your body up, and it uses your legs, your arms, your core, literally everything.
But with swimming, when you do it when you're doing it nearly every day, and when you're doing strength training and stuff like that with swimming, guys, you would look so good. I think if
I'm trying not to chew.
Oh. But your thighs, I feel like your thighs would look so good. Anyone's thighs, if you're doing it for that long.
And that's why everyone always says swimmers have the best bodies.
Yeah, they do.
Because they do.
They really do.
And this is the thing. People don't realize that the breath work directly contributes to what your physical appearance looks like.
Yeah. That actually is really, really true.
And just to go back onto what we're talking with the lower heart rate, a lower heart rate is linked to longevity. I feel like that kind of makes sense. Like you would put 2 and 2 together. But I just have to say that. Do you know what I mean? If you've got a lower heart rate in your heart is what's affected the most. And lots of people die from, stress-related things, high blood pressure, heart rate, all this stuff. And they go on these medications to lower it because it's causing them to die sooner and be more unwell because their heart rate is high. It makes people feel not good. It makes them fatigued because if their heart rate is high, their body and their heart is working more than it should be to keep you normal. And over time, over your years of life, if you've got that for a long time, it's going to add up and it's going to make you're unwell. Yeah. You're an unwell person if that happens to you.
It won't make you die on the spot, but it'll kill you slowly.
It's a long progressive.
Yeah. It's like the same thing with
fucking pain.
Obesity and how it affects the cardiovascular system. If you're obese for quite a long time, it will affect you to the point where you're slowly dying. You're not just slowly living. Yeah. Yeah.
And as I said before, if your heart rate drops to something below 40 and you feel dizzy and fatigued and stuff, that's not good. Obviously, you need to get that checked. But if you have a regular... Actually, what is your heart rate? I don't even know.
I'd like to check that.
The normal heart rate for a healthy person, I think, is around... It depends on the person, but heart rate is supposed to be between 60 and 100. But if your heart rate's 100 at rest, it all goes off depending off your age and things like that.
Oh my God, wait, I lost calculation.
Trying to find our pulse. Wait, we'll time it for 10 seconds.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait, I didn't even time it. What? Mine's 62. Doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean 62? How many times did it
wait
pulse in that 10 seconds?
Let me do that again.
Mine pulsed nine times. So what's 9 times 6? 56. That's a low heart rate. That's a pretty good heart rate.
9 times 6, which is
56.
12. What does that mean?
12 times 6.
60. 60.
12 times, is that 60?
Yes. Oh no, it's not.
72.
72.
I'm like bugging out.
Wait, why do I get... Mind you guys, can I just say something? I won best timetables.
Same. Clearly I was better. Bro, I remember that. I was the king. No, I was the queen of times tables. I always won that shit. You know when they give you the papers?
Yeah.
I always won. Fucking smart. I'm quick.
What grade were you?
Quick math. Like 4. That's when we learn our times tables. Grade like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like you always do times tables at school. I used to love that too because I knew I was going to win the prize. Yeah. Whoever does it finishes first gets the prize.
After grade 7, I just was not good at maths in general. Oh, fuck that. It just went so bad. So 72?
Yeah, so yours is 72, mine was 56.
What's the...
Pretty good.
Is mine the average?
Yeah, yours is average. I mean, mine could probably be considered as average too. 50 to 70 is common for reasonably active people. So if you're in the 40s and 50s and you feel good, then that's also good if you're a healthy person. Yeah. It's generally a sign of good cardiovascular fitness.
But so what's people at 90? I've had people at 90.
Yeah.
That's high. Is that good?
I mean, because we're talking about resting heart rate. Obviously, if you're working out and you're doing something high intensity and your heart rate goes...
But isn't the hospital average, isn't the clinical average 50 to 90?
60 to 100.
I don't know. I feel like 100 would be considered as high.
It is. If you were 100, it's the end of the range, and you would still consider it. It all depends on like if you're talking in a clinical setting, medical setting, it all depends on the patient and what their background is. Their resting heart rate might be different. Their average heart rate might be different. It might not be good. It might not be the normal range, but it might be for them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 60 to 100, but 50 to 70 if you're an active person. So
my granddad went to hospital once. My granddad, we've always spoken about this on the podcast, but my granddad is like really fit person, mashallah. And when he went to the hospital, he got told he had a really good heart rate, and everyone that didn't used to smoke and drink alcohol throughout their whole lives. Like literally every patient that was old came in is still drinking at the age of 80 something or 90 something, and they're still smoking at that age. Which, do whatever you want to do, but that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, if they've obviously done it their whole life, they're not going to stop, are they? Well, it's bad to assume that, but that's the common theme.
But that's so weird to me. I thought you would. I don't know. I just naturally thought at a certain age in your life, whether you're doing it or not, that's up to you guys, not me. Obviously, try not to do it. But whether you're doing it or not, I thought you'd just stop at your 50s.
No.
I don't know why I naturally thought that.
It's an addiction.
Yeah.
I feel sorry. Like, addiction is bad. Addiction is bad.
Addiction is really bad. Maybe we should touch that.
We should do an episode on
addiction. And how it comes in different ways.
Oh, for sure. There's so many ways.
So many ways. Oh gosh, I would love to have. Is
there such thing as a good addiction? Probably not.
No.
If you can't be fluid, do you think there's any such thing as a good addiction? Give me an example if you have.
I don't think so. Even on the good things, I don't think an addiction is good. Even on good things.
No.
Too much of anything is not good.
Because addiction is a mind thing. Yeah. If you feel like you need to rely on something, even if it's not physically bad for your health, it's bad for your head health, which is bad for your health. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anything that disrupts like your dopamine and stuff like that.
So yeah, I just want to talk about. So Sahima kind of touched on it already. Is metabolic and caloric burn, because water conducts heat away from your body 25 times faster than air, and your body works to maintain core temperature even when you're moving. Thanks. So combined with the resistance factor, swimming burns roughly. I don't know if you're doing freestyle at your moderate pace, it's 400 to 500 calories an hour, which is pretty good. That's a lot for an hour of just doing freestyle.
But no one's doing an hour of swimming.
Yeah, no, but when you base it off, if you do, some people would do at least 20 to 30 minutes. So if you think about doing I think an average leg workout for me would be around 45 minutes, 300 to 350 calories. Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, it depends if you're ongoing, if you take breaks.
It all depends on your weight. Oh my God. People need to shut up outside.
I don't think they
Look at him.
Vinny, what do you want to say?
And as I said before, it's your accessibility over your lifespan. You can start swimming from basically day dot to day dot end. Do you know what I mean? Till you're old.
I'm going to take my kids swimming. As soon as they're babies, I'm going to take them swimming. Oh my gosh, Katie. Look at his puppy eyes. Vinny, show the camera your puppy eyes.
I need you to go away.
Oh, boy.
Your mother is working. Yeah, mental health and sensory regulation. The water provides constant proprioceptive feedback, that full body pressure feeling, and this is calming for the nervous system, and it's why float therapy works. Float therapy is very big for lots of people. If this dog comes to me again, later.
Pregnant women.
Yes.
It's so good for pregnant women.
I didn't even think of that.
It depends.
It's rhythmic, repetitive nature of laps can be meditative, and the breath focus gives you an active mindfulness practice built into the workout.
I'm just imagining myself on the beach like that.
I can't wait to start swimming at the beach. And yes, swimming is the only exercise that's kind of simultaneously cardio, strength, mobility, resistance, breath training It's so good for you. And all while being like the most gentle option for your body. It's an all-rounder. It really is an all-rounder. Swimming is great and we should really get into it. So if you have access to water, take advantage of it. Really take advantage of it. And if you want to give yourself more of a challenge, I want to get some, well, I already have some, but I don't know if they'll survive long in the water, but light ankle and wrist weights for a little bit extra, you know?
I think I'd die after 20 minutes or something.
Yeah, true that.
Like I wouldn't even do that until like I'm 2 years experienced. Guys, when I was training for a triathlon, I would die. Like I would be catching for air after, like I would say, like after 14 minutes, like non-stop swimming. But as I got on
14 minutes?
Yeah, 14. But
So
bro, when you're
specific.
doing breaststroke, like, oh yeah, because I would always time myself. My first like non-stop was like at 14 minutes. But my boss, not my boss, like my
Your
co-worker. Oh,
wait, what?
my co-worker.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh, my trainer was really good, but we'll talk about that another time. My co-worker, because we were doing that triathlon together, guys, because she's been swimming her whole life. Oh my gosh, she was a beast in the game. She was like, and I'm like, whoa. I'm like, hold on.
Swimming is
It's
fun.
so good.
It's fun.
Yeah. And I think it's really attractive.
How
I think
therapeutic.
swimming is so attractive when you just know how to do it.
Well, being in a pool is one thing, but being in the ocean when the sun is shining on you, there's a reason. I don't know if I know that people would have this feeling, but being in the ocean when the sun is shining on you is the best feeling I've ever experienced in my life. Yeah. Every time I go in the ocean, even like overseas and other places, I've been to Thailand twice, being in that water with their tropical sun on you. Obviously, we live in Australia. The beaches are beautiful here. The sun is hot. It's amazing. Being in the ocean with the sun beaming on you, it's euphoric. There is nothing like it. And there's a reason for that. Salt water on your skin, vitamin D, you're swimming. Oh my
gosh. It also had my eczema too.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, it would. Oh gosh.
Wow. Like the feeling of just thinking about it calms me down. I don't know what it is.
I'm skipping work tomorrow and going, bro.
And being in Australia is amazing. Like we can still go down. I've been visiting my friends that live right 500 meters from the beach, going for a swim, going for a morning walk on the sunrise. Oh, it's going to be me soon. Can't wait.
And it will be me every like 3 weeks, guys, because I'll be visiting Katie.
So excited. Oh, anyway.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's it for our episode on swimming. Get amongst it. If you can.
I would say it's probably the best thing if you just want to cut. Because I'm also trying to like just... I'm like, what the fuck is that? If just one thing can just keep you having that like longevity and just elongated like exercise throughout your whole life, like why not?
Yeah, and I feel like if there was one exercise that you had to choose to do for the rest of your life, it would be swimming.
Yeah.
It would be for me.
Yeah, it would be for me too. It's just it's too good, bruh. Can't miss it.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us with this episode. Let us know if there's anything in particular we want us to talk about in the next one. We have a few topics scheduled, which I'm really excited to talk about. I think the next episode we're going to talk about food and the fermentation process. I think that's an interesting one to get into. No comment?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, guys. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, let us know if there's anything in particular you want us to talk about. And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode.
Yo. Yes. Is this episode finished?
Yeah. My glutes are on fire. Got nits, mate. What are you scratching for?
Because he's excited about the next episode. Fermentation.
On fermentation. He's more excited than Sahane.
You ready for fermentation? Fermentation.